Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bold, Beautiful Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. The Bold and the Beautiful. Daphne is determined to win her man. Electra resists Will's flirtations, and Sheila lends Luna a hand in her latest plan. At Forrester, Brooke is in lingerie when she hears the door open. She calls out, "Ridge, is that you?" and steps out, twirling around. She lets out a startled scream when she sees Taylor standing there, smirking and shaking her head. Taylor remarks that Brooke was clearly expecting Ridge and informs her that he'll no longer be doing fittings for Brooke's bedroom line. She adds that it's embarrassing how Brooke is still trying to use seduction to get Ridge's attention. It's not happening. Brooke coolly responds that it's a very busy day. Taylor quips, "Not too busy to throw yourself at Ridge." Brooke snaps back that Taylor's just a rebound. Taylor counters that what she and Ridge share is far deeper than anything he's ever had with Brooke. She's seen patients with similar intense attachment styles and warns Brooke to move on. Ridge is no longer an option. Meanwhile, Luna visits Sheila at Il Giardino. Her grandmother reassures her that Deacon is out running errands. Sheila chuckles as Luna gazes at a photo of Will on her phone. Luna grumbles that he's wasting his time with the ultra-polished Electra Forrester. Sheila advises her to remind him of what he's missing, appeal to a different side of him. Sheila explains that men can be surprisingly easy to influence. "I tamed Deacon Sharp," she grins. "He used to pine for Brooke Logan, but now he's married to her. She was even once married to Eric Forrester." Luna gasps, "No way." Sheila insists that a little edge keeps things exciting. Luna wants to believe there's still hope for her and Will, but she hesitates. "You know what I've done." Sheila shrugs, telling her that people will believe whatever she wants them to. They'll come around, and if they don't, we'll help them. Luna wonders how to grab Will's attention. Sheila suggests she show up at Forrester Creations with one of Zen's pizza deliveries. Luna protests. They all know her there, but Sheila says she has just the solution. Back in the wardrobe department at Forrester, Will watches Electra work, distracted and clearly more interested in her than the conversation. He leans in and kisses her. She eventually pulls away and reminds him they're at work. Someone could walk in. They admire a striking piece of jewelry and Will clasps it around Electra's neck. They share another kiss. Electra gently stops things again and suggests they do something different, like a relaxing spa day. Will responds dryly, "Wow, that sounds fun." Luna, now in disguise, peeks in just in time to hear them planning his and hers massages. She hides nearby as Will tries to convince Electra to come by his place later for a movie. "I know you feel the same way I do." Electra bolts when Ivy texts her. Will sighs. Just then, Luna steps in and says, "I got what you want. Hot and spicy." At Il Giardino, Sheila chuckles to herself as she watches the progress of her granddaughter's pizza delivery on her laptop. Mamma mia. In the design office, Carter is changing and shirtless when Daphne walks in. He laughs, admitting he thought the door was locked. She closes it behind her and saunters over with a smile. "Lucky for me, it wasn't," she says playfully. Carter quickly pulls on his shirt and mentions he has a meeting. She grins. "Next time, then." Later, Taylor finds Daphne sitting behind the desk and asks if Steffi's around. Daphne says no. Taylor thanks her for being a friend to her daughter and adds that she's happy Daphne stayed in Los Angeles. Daphne admits she's actually enjoying it more than she expected. Taylor guesses that has something to do with Carter Walton. She asks what it is about him. Daphne smiles and says it's his heart. Taylor hopes that with Hope no longer in the picture, maybe he can see things more clearly. Daphne shares that she always felt Hope only focused on what Carter could offer her, without ever really taking responsibility for her actions. Taylor sighs, noting that it's not entirely unexpected. After all, she is Brooke Logan's daughter. The two reflect on Brooke's tendency to seek attention from men, and Taylor remarks that this kind of behavior needs to end. In the main office, Brooke finishes getting dressed just as Carter walks in. He immediately senses something's wrong and asks what's going on. Once he's updated on Taylor showing up unannounced, Brooke tells him that Taylor launched into a whole speech about losing Ridge, like it made her day to bring it up. Carter listens sympathetically. Brooke recalls how they used to be friends, but then Taylor slowly worked her way back into Ridge's life. And she calls me manipulative.
Carter says
Brooke
he's
sorry she's
bitterly.
going through this. Brooke confesses she's not sure how to keep working there without being with Ridge. They fought so hard to get the company back, but she still loves him, and she misses him deeply. Carter gets it. Ridge is the love of her life. Brooke wonders how Ridge could walk away from everything they had to be with Taylor. They discuss how Carter thought he could do the right thing and still have Hope's support. But now she wants nothing to do with him. Brooke fears she may have damaged her relationship with Hope, too. She notices a cut near Carter's eye and asks about it. He tells her it came courtesy of Deacon. Brooke is stunned. Carter admits he can't really blame him for protecting his daughter. He's hurt people, including Brooke, who's still in love with Ridge. We're going to get through this, he assures her, gently taking her hand. Just then, Daphne peeks into the room and watches, her expression shifting as she hears Carter say he's not giving up on Hope and that Brooke will have Ridge back. He's your destiny and you're his, he says sincerely. Carter continues, talking about how special Hope is to him and how he still believes they'll end up together again. Daphne quietly thinks to herself, "You're not going to be with Hope again, the biggest mistake of your life. You're going to be with me." Steffi remained by Liam's side as he expressed how much he owed her, saying she'd saved his life. Steffi gently reminded Liam of the time he had once saved her, when she nearly drowned in the bathtub years ago. Finn finally arrived and was visibly taken aback by Liam's condition. Steffi explained that Liam had suffered a brain bleed and had come dangerously close to losing his life. Finn conducted a quick evaluation but couldn't immediately pinpoint the underlying cause, so he planned to consult with Grace for more insight. When Grace entered, she emphasized that the next 72 hours would be critical, but if Liam stayed stable, he was likely to recover. Liam then made it clear he didn't want anyone else to know what had happened, especially not his daughters. Finn stepped aside with Grace to discuss the situation further. Grace wondered aloud whether this could be related to Liam's history of head trauma over the years. As Finn and Grace spoke privately, Liam tried to lighten the mood by joking, saying maybe he should wear a football helmet. "Feels like I should have one on all the time now," he quipped. He was determined to get better in time for Kelly's upcoming daddy-daughter dance. Steffi believed in his strength. "You're a fighter, Liam." "You always have been," she said. Liam nodded. "Beth and Kelly need me. I need them too." Liam then gently asked Steffi to head home, admitting he was starting to feel tired. Grace agreed it would be good for him to rest, so Steffi left to be with her daughter. Alone with Grace, Liam asked her to be completely honest about his condition. Grace explained that she still needed to carefully review all his scans and test results before making any definitive statements. "You've got a team of exceptional neurologists working around the clock to give you the best care possible," Grace reassured him. Liam shared how grateful he felt for the support he was receiving. "I know there are people in my life who would be right here if they knew." Still, Liam stood firm. "My job is to protect my family and my friends from things like this," he said with quiet resolve. At home, Steffi recounted to Finn the tense exchange Liam had with Bill that resulted in Bill's fall. As the conversation grew heavier, Kelly entered the room, prompting Steffi to shift gears and end the discussion. Kelly, curious and hopeful, asked if her dad was there. Steffi gently explained that something had come up and Liam wouldn't be visiting. Though Kelly was clearly disappointed, Steffi quickly stepped in to offer her some comfort and reassurance. At Il Giardino, Hope arrived after Deacon had asked to see her. He told her he'd lost his temper at Forrester Creations when confronting Carter, and things had escalated. Carter had it coming. I don't care how he tried to justify it or spin the situation. There's just no excuse for how he treated you. I taught him a lesson. Nobody disrespects you like that, not on my watch, Deacon declared passionately. Deacon then rattled off a list of what he saw as Carter's failings when it came to Hope. Hope, though moved by his protective instincts, issued a warning. I appreciate that your heart was in the right place, but Carter could file a complaint. Deacon assured her that he had no intention of ever ending up behind bars again, then shifted the conversation with a surprising admission. Listening to his excuses really made me realize what a solid guy Liam actually was, but didn't hide her disappointment. I know you meant well, but I honestly wish you'd stayed out of it, she said. Deacon admitted he never wanted to see Daphne and Carter dining at his restaurant again. Hope, however, didn't believe Carter would deliberately try to hurt her. Deacon acknowledged that Hope's marriage to Liam wasn't always picture perfect, but said he'd gained a new appreciation for Liam's better qualities. Sure, Liam could be frustrating, but the guy's got a big heart, just like you, Deacon told her. I know how lucky Beth and I are to have him in our lives, Hope replied. She reminisced about the memories she and Liam had shared, noting the good times. I just wish things had ended differently. I know I hurt him, she added quietly. Hope admitted she felt guilty for not checking in on Liam lately. I can't imagine my life without him in it, she confessed. Meanwhile, at the design office, Daphne leaned in close to Carter, stopping just shy of a kiss, and shared her thoughts. You're a good man, Carter, but it's time to let go of Hope. Your future is waiting. You just need to reach for it, she said gently. Before anything more could happen, Carter turned away. Whenever you're ready, Daphne said with quiet understanding before leaving the room. Left alone, Carter sat in silence, lost in memories of the moments he'd shared with Hope. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.